Hello guys, today we will take a look at dual tube night vision. First of all, how we got this unit. It coming from Afghanistan. We have a friend that was working there on good position, and he basically proposed that we can get some of the stuff. The price for the unit was 5,500 euros, and it was totally blunt buy. We just see picture, he see that in person, he say it's okay, but he's no expert in this kind of things as well. But 5,500 euros in the world of dual tube night vision, however silly it might sound, is actually not that much. So we just decided to take the risk. What arrived after this unit was passed hands few times, obviously, to get out of the country, then get to Europe, and then from Europe through border to Ukraine, finally to us. So a lot of favors were made along the way by various people. When I remove it, what we have here, it's something called BNVD SG. Alright guys, excuse the quality, because you can imagine what kind of contraption I have in my hand to film on the phone and film through the night vision. So this is how the look through BNVD SG looks like. Here we can see apartment with lights on. We can see parked vehicles. NVD mean night vision devices, which is the company in America making those. The optic, the intensifying tubes that are in those are compatible with the PVS14 standard, I believe, which is like the golden standard for the sizing, for the optic, for the lenses, etc. So, going through the feature, as we see, it's articulating goggle, not fixed bridge. Fixed bridge would be that I can't basically do this, get the pots out of the way. On this one, I can do it. The tension provided by the pots, it's just perfect. You can still move them by hand. And in rough terrain, in a car for example, or by accidental bump, you just don't move the pot. You really need to use substantial force to actually move them. So we have that. Also, we have individual port shut off. What does that mean? When the goggle is on and intensifying, of course, the ambient light, when I do this, the pot shuts off. Basically, the flow of energy into the pot is cut. This process is regulated by the magnets over here. So basically, once it's far enough, the energy transmission shuts off. Of course, it uses the dovetail adapter, which is pretty much the industry standard. Here in front, I have my on-off button and also my IR illumination. The IR illuminator, it's over here. For the IR illumination, I basically need to turn the on button and then pull a little bit, and like so, and now it illuminates in the IR spectrum. Now I will show you the illuminator. So you see in the middle the IR light comb, the illumination comb, and now I will be turning focus on the building that's approximately 20 meters from me. I'm still turning the comb, and I can really focus this illuminator a lot. Basically push it to the distance, and then I open the comb again, and for all my close work, here is my shoe for example, I can tie my shoelace. You can have it like so. So overall, very beautiful device. Here is compartment for one AA battery, which is great. It's the best solution for the night vision in Europe, because when night vision run on CR123s, those batteries are much more expensive and uncommon here. On the pod over here is your diopter regulation. So by turning this, you can really fine-tune the picture according to your eye. On the front of the lens, we have our focus. So we can refocus without any problem when we do something with our hands on very close distance to your usual distance of around 50 meters that you tend to focus, or to infinity. If you are in the world of night vision, you know that it's all about the intensifier tube inside. What kind are they and how good are they? This is commercial housing, but it have number from government contract. So, all things considered, we believe that inside are generation 3 tubes, but in green phosphor, not in white phosphor. Firstly, I felt a little bit cheated, because white phosphor is generally preferred over green phosphor, but our drivers told me that it's actually much easier to drive a car with green phosphor glasses. It has something to do with looking through the glass, so drivers prefer green phosphor, at least in our unit. The range between how bright and how dim the tube can get, it's really very big. Actually the biggest I've ever seen on any night vision, so you can go actually from total dark when the light is not amplified at all to very bright picture. I like personally the manual gain feature a lot on any night vision, because you can really fine-tune it and your eyes becoming of course less tired. When this auto gating is automatic, sometimes the night vision tend to be a little bit bright and your eyes get tired quicker. Now I will turn the manual gain. Basically I will be making it brighter and dimmer. So, like this. It's basically black. The manual gain is on the very low. Like this, it's like your most ideal picture in the current condition, relatively bright light. All the way up. All the way up it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but when you have it so bright you have a little bit of noise in the picture. So you just dim it down, so it's like better for the eye, and you basically remove the noise, and like this you're getting very nice picture. Also the noise in the tube itself, you can actually reduce it by making it a little bit dimmer, and the noise in the picture basically disappears. This is by far the best night vision unit that we have currently. And who is this night vision assigned to? Well, to our drivers, yet again. Because they are the most important people, they need to see the best, because they take care for about infilling and exfilling people, and in case of emergencies, wounded, they are the one that need to get the vehicle there, the transport or supplies there, orient themselves in between of anti-tank mines and different obstacles, craters, etc. Every single feature on this goggle make it absolutely amazing for that role. Also, when you have, for example, houses burning, which is of course very common occurrence, the tubes inside are so good that you just need to really dim it down slightly. The road in front of you just get a little bit less focused, little bit less overwhelmed from the light from the fire, and you just continue without any problem. The IR illuminator have actually very cool feature. You can kind of focus it, so even when there is one object, let's say 30 meters away, you can actually focus the beam just by turning this portion. Now, my only slight criticism to this unit is that this portion is actually plastic. So I'm not that confident that it would take some beating. But to be honest, the entire housing is actually made out of plastic, so no complaint there. Plastic is just used for this type of devices for simple reason. It's durable, and most importantly of all, it's light. So this was my review about night vision devices BNVD SG. Thank you very much guys for watching, and see you in the next video.